This is Michael Archambault with Windows Phone Central, and today we will be taking a look at Dell's XPS 11 hybrid notebook. But is it more of a notebook or more of a tablet? We'll start out by taking a look at the chassis itself. It's a beautifully designed machine that's very thin. The entire machine is surrounded in this metal lining, it's real metal. It's nice and cool to the touch. It's absolutely a beautiful choice by Dell. The machine itself is just very sleek. It's almost space age. If you could see, there's actually a carbon fiber finish here to the top. It's actually a rubber silicone plastic top, and you can see the carbon fiber pattern that was worked on, and it really does give the machine a great look. The logo here for Dell is a metal logo, which is really nice. Usually we see plastic here, and this just adds to the premium feel of the machine. Now this is a Dell XPS unit, so this is supposed to be their top of the line. On the bottom of the unit, let's see if you can see this, it's a little difficult to see, but we have a metal panel here. The bottom is completely clean except for this panel where we have the Windows 8 Pro sticker, and under here, if I was to unlatch this, we would get to the license information, but I am not going to expose that to you guys, sorry. So overall, you can see that the top does attract fingerprints. So if you have oily hands, try to oil it up, let's see. You might be wiping this down quite a lot, but overall it's still very nice to work with. So if we look at the side for ports, okay, we have this is the left-hand side of the machine. We have the power port. We have a powered USB. We have a HDMI out. We have a 3.5 millimeter standard headphone jack. And if we flip it around to the left, we'll have the Kingston lock port, another powered USB, an SD, and an SD card slot. That's it. The front is absolutely clean. You see, we're getting a really beautiful, clean design here. So is the back. So really, the ports are only on the left and right-hand sides. But of course, this is not just a laptop. There's quite a few special things about it, including the keyboard, which we'll get to. But the main selling feature of this computer is that, just like Lenovo's Yoga, it folds all the way back thanks to this 360-degree hinge. So it's a very nice tablet in tablet mode. It's a 12.6-inch screen. It's QHD, so it's above 1080p, and it really is a beauty to use no matter what you're working on, if you're working on the desktop or if you're working on the Windows 8 interface. We really like the tablet here, and of course the keyboard that we're about to go into more detail is nice because it's flat, so we don't have any keys sticking up on the back of the unit like with some of Lenovo's Yogas. And of course Dell wants to be a little bit unique, so we have this flat style keyboard here, which is practical and also quite nice to use. So we have a flat style keyboard. It's a membrane keyboard. We've seen this on units like Microsoft Surface with their touch cover. So this is very similar to that experience. We actually have, it's very nice, it's backlit. We have a LED indicator here for caps lock. Let's see if I turn this down a bit. There you go. You should be able to see the backlighting. The backlighting is very nice. The typeface used is kind of a modern blocky typeface. So the question is, how is this keyboard to use? The best way to compare it is if you've used one of Microsoft Surface keyboards. The typing experience is very similar, although the keyboard is a bit more spaced out, so we have more room to type. Now, someone like me with larger hands, this actually makes it nicer to work on. You'll notice there's an audible click, just as if you were typing on the type cover, the virtual keyboard, or on a Windows phone. We all have that same noise. They all have that same noise, not we. Overall, it's a really nice keyboard, but it's definitely going to be up to how much you write and if this keyboard will be suitable for you. Of course, the keyboard isn't the only selling point for the machine. We have a beautiful touchpad here that we really like to use. It's a large touchpad, great for multi-touch gestures, and it worked very well in our experience with it. Overall, Dell has created a beautiful machine that packs up to a Core i5 processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM, and a very impressive display. But the question is, who is this unit for? It's definitely going to be pricey, starting around $1,000. The model we have here with the Core i5 is going to run you around $1,500. There's also a more expensive option if you need more storage. This has 128 gigabytes. The main competitor we see to this unit would actually be Microsoft's own Surface Pro. They're very similar units, and you're looking at something, this is primarily a tablet machine with a keyboard attached to it. It's beautiful and great to use, and we love that we can flip it around and use it in tablet mode. But when compared to the Surface Pro, we don't know if it's going to stand up because Dell's unit is a little bit more expensive here, a few $100s more expensive. So you're going to have to decide which unit you like better. The Surface Pro, of course, is going to give you the stylus, which might be important for some. But what's really nice with the Dell XPS 12 is that you get what is, in our opinion, a much more traditional unit. It's a little bit easier to work with on your lap, and you also get this QHD display here. So Surface Pro or Dell XPS 12, that is your choice, and we will let you decide.